Once upon a time, in the village of Amef, there was a woman whose beauty defied reason. Her name was Nkem, and she was unlike any other. Her skin glowed like polished bronze under the sun. Her voice carried the softness of a mother's lullaby. And when she walked, it was as if the earth itself paused to admire her. Men lost their breath at the sight of her. Women, though they envied her, could not bring themselves to hate her. Even the village elders, known for their wisdom, would falter when she spoke. But there was something strange about Nkem. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit the subscription button and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any of our stories. No man who pursued her ever returned. One by one, they disappeared, never to be seen again. The whispers began. She is a spirit, some said. Her beauty is a curse, others murmured. She carries death in her shadow. But no one knew the truth. One day, a wealthy trader named Obina arrived in Amef. He had heard the stories of the woman with forbidden beauty and was determined to make her his wife. Unlike other men, he did not tremble in her presence. Instead, he looked into her eyes and saw something no one else had ever noticed: pain. Nkem, why do you hide behind your beauty? He asked one evening as they stood beneath the moonlit sky. For the first time, Nkem's enchanting smile faded. She turned away. Because the truth is more dangerous than the lie, she whispered. But Obina was not one to be discouraged. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, Nkem began to trust him. Finally, she revealed the secret no man had ever lived to hear. I was born with a curse, she confessed, tears shimmering in her eyes. Any man who desires me, vanishes. Not by my hands, but by fate itself. Obina refused to believe it. Curses are nothing but stories meant to instill fear, he argued. I will marry you, and nothing will happen to me. The village held its breath as the wedding day arrived. For the first time, Nkem allowed herself to hope. But just as she placed her hand in Obina's, a piercing scream shattered the ceremony. A messenger rushed into the gathering. Obina's family, they are all gone. His wealth turned to ashes. Gasps filled the air. Nkem trembled. The curse has taken everything from you, just as it has taken everything from me, she sobbed. But Obina held her close. Then we shall build again. Together. Determined to break the curse, Obina sought out the oldest woman in the village, Mama Ik, who lived deep within the forest. Tell me, old mother, what binds my wife to this fate, he pleaded. The old woman sighed and pointed to the hills beyond Amef. There is a cave, the cave of echoing souls. Within it lies the spirit who cursed her bloodline. If you wish to free her, you must enter, but beware. Many have tried. None have returned. Obina did not hesitate. Armed with nothing but a flaming torch, he journeyed into the darkness. The walls whispered as he walked. Turn back. You are not meant to know the truth. Then, he saw it, a shimmering figure, neither man nor beast, standing before an altar. You dare enter my domain, the spirit boomed. I dare because I love her, Obina declared. The spirit laughed. Then you must face the truth. A gust of wind swirled around him, and suddenly, the shadows of all the vanished men appeared. Their eyes were hollow, their voices mere echoes. They did not disappear, the spirit said. They are here, trapped between worlds. Their love for her was not pure, they sought to possess, not to understand. Obina's heart pounded. Then how can I free them? The spirit's voice softened. A sacrifice must be made. A life for a life. Obina did not flinch. Take me, he said. But before the spirit could answer, Nkem's voice cut through the cave. No. Take me instead. She had followed him. Tears streamed down her face. Let Obina live. He is the only one who has ever seen me as more than a curse. The spirit watched them both. Then, it smiled. You have broken the cycle, it said. For the first time, love has been chosen over fear. The curse is lifted. the spirits of the lost men faded into the light. The cave trembled, and suddenly, it was gone as if it had never existed. Obinna and Kem emerged, hand in hand, free. Obinna and Kem left Amaeve that night, disappearing into the unknown. Years passed, and no one knew what became of them. Until one fateful evening, a traveler returned with a tale. "I have seen them," he claimed. "In a land far beyond the rivers, where no curse could follow, they built a life. They have children, a home, and most of all, happiness. But there was something strange. Their firstborn daughter, she is as beautiful as Nkem once was." A silence fell over the village. An elder sighed. "Then the curse may not be gone. It may only be sleeping." If you were Nkem, would you have made the same sacrifice? Or do you think fate always finds a way? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, like the video, subscribe for more captivating tales, and share this with someone who loves a good mystery. Thank you for watching. Until next time, remember, some curses never truly disappear.